Oh, hey man, how's it going? So you want to build some strength, huh? Endurance? No, size. Oh, size. Okay, size. And you're kind of confused about the rep ranges because everyone says something different. You read a book, it says 10 to 12 reps is the best. You go on YouTube, some dude saying 1 to 3 reps is the best. You read a blog article somewhere and it says 6 to 8 reps is best. You watch a YouTube video, some chick saying, oh, heavy weight and low reps, and you don't know exactly what that means. What does that mean? Is 10 reps low? Is 2 reps low? You're confused, but you want to put on the size real bad. But when you go in the gym, you don't know how many repetitions to do. Do you do 12 repetitions and you hit failure? Or do you do 6 repetitions but still save some juice? So when you're done with the set, you could still pump out a few reps, but you save it. I'm going to clear up the mystery for you right now. How? With science. But applied science that's been proven. See this book? This is a Essentials of Strength Training and Conditioning book. It has all of the different rep ranges, and it shows you what goals you'll achieve with those rep ranges. So for hypertrophy or hypertrophy, size, aka build big muscle, you'd want to lift a weight anywhere from 6 to 12 repetitions. Now, if you can make it past 12 repetitions, you want to up the weight. But if you can make it to 12 repetitions and you're just about hitting failure on that 12th repetition, then that's a good weight for you. You can also up the weight a little bit if you want to go for a weight that you can, I don't know, let's say you can pick off 8 repetitions with that weight. Keep using that weight until you get up to 12 repetitions. When you're pushing 13 and you can do the 13th repetition, go ahead and up the weight a little bit. That's how you're going to grow size. That's how you're going to get hypertrophy. 6 to 12 repetitions. Don't let anybody else tell you otherwise. Now, there are some exceptions for certain body parts, such as legs. If you're really into bodybuilding or strength training, you might have heard, read, or seen guys who perform 20 rep squats. Or sometimes, in extreme cases, I actually have heard of 30 rep squats when I was younger. These can stimulate growth in the legs. It all has to do with the different fibers and the different types of fibers, type 1A, type 1B, type 2B fibers, fast twitch fibers, slow twitch fibers in your muscles that get stimulated at different rep ranges. Now, if you do want to gain size on your legs, I would recommend pumping out a 20 rep squat routine. So 3 to 5 sets of 20 reps on the squat, okay, with the barbell. But I wouldn't recommend that if you're a beginner. If you're a beginner, I would recommend just going through and doing your 6 to 12 reps. If you're not, if you're an intermediate dude that's been training for a couple years consistently, at least 2 years consistently, I'd say, hey, throw it in there once a week and see what happens. Maybe that'll stimulate some serious growth for you. Shock the body, confuse the body. And what I mean by that is shock the muscle fibers. Shock the different types of muscle fibers. That's why in a lot of hypertrophy training programs, at least the one that I use myself, I do a pyramid scheme. I do a warm-up with a weight, nothing that taxes me or fatigues me out, and then I'll start my first working set. And I'll pick up a weight I can get 12 repetitions for, and I almost hit failure on the 12th repetition. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Then I'll up the weight and I'll go for 10 repetitions. I'll up the weight and go for 6 to 8 repetitions. And then at the end, sometimes I throw in a 4th set where I do a complete burnout set. And I just grab a weight, usually the one that I use for getting the 12 repetitions, and I'll just do a burnout set. I'll try to get as many as I can. Don't be fooled by all this jargon everywhere about, oh, you need this much to build size, you need this much to build strength. If you're concerned about size, you got the truth right here. 6 to 12 repetitions.